feels good. Oh, yeah.
What do we have to do for you to quit doing that?
Once again, this is called Taint No Sunshine.
Is this an audio stroke?
I think it was
Nice.
I think it was something different last time. The music. And
Was it?
It was a Taint Your Wagon, I think that one was. We're in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Welcome aboard. We're out at sea right now. I can see Ace Cosby over there. He's our engineer.
See?
You're out of something.
Chick McGee, I'm getting requests for people to have Chick put on the transdermal caffeine patch again. They enjoyed it when you sounded like, quote, my drunk Uncle Ed.
I feel bad for Ed. Bless his heart.
At the family Christmas
Ed must be
party.
fun, though, because you were fun.
I was fun, yeah.
Let's see now. Then there's Josh Arnold right there. Josh is part of a quartet of young single
Comedians.
studs doing a comedy show in Saginaw at the Dow Event Center this Saturday.
I'm mystified.
Don't miss it.
And I'm just fascinated. You think that's helping?
Josh, Pat Godwin, Greg Hahn, and Al Jackson. Al will be our guest coming up a little bit later on.
Unless he hears you talk like that, and then he's not going to call us.
I have total faith in Al.
Okay.
Al's probably already got a girl inside.
Yeah, probably.
The over-under is 1.5 with 4 guys. And, Al, as they say, in like Flynn.
I didn't know it was a girl-getting occasion.
It's not. It's a work
Comedy show.
occasion.
It's not. He thinks it's...
But, Al and Greg will put in the work.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They like to go to the bar after, you know.
Sure. Once again, Pat Godwin and Josh Arnold, both very single right now. Is that fair to say? Is it?
I don't know if it is. I'm going to start being more private.
I wouldn't tell you anything.
I've told you too much.
You've ruined Pat's life.
Absolutely crushed it.
Yeah.
and that's the thing about being your friend. You really don't have to participate in the conversation. You just have to sit there and look at you while you're talking. You really don't have to add
I had
anything.
the girl on the plane in the palm of my hands until she found out who I was.
Yeah, and that was your doing. You'll deny that, of course, and won't take
Nothing to do with it.
responsibility
I wasn't
for it.
there.
I had nothing to do with
I'm
it.
sure she just wanted help with her luggage, and then
Your criticism and attacks on God they're so all-encompassing and far-reaching that he can't pick up.
Making it sound like he has no home, no money.
Loser, no car, no
Yeah.
hubcaps, drunk.
Right.
and we're back up to hubcaps. I bought you some hubcaps, so we're doing well. Now let's
You
get
have
back.
hubcaps? You have all 4 hubcaps.
Yeah,
currently.
I bought those.
Okay.
I lost Tom's.
Well, I bought them, and you hit another chuck hole. Let's move on. I can't help but notice that Dean, our producer, is plugging in a very nice-looking bass guitar.
Oh,
Thank you.
Very nice. And I think we're going to whip that out in a second and find out why he's got it. But first, Christy Lee,
With a nice velvet strap. Look at that.
what's
Dean.
happening at the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk, Christy
A
Lee?
vegan bride-to-be reportedly disinviting meat-eating guests to her wedding. In a post made to the Facebook group Vegan Revolution, the unidentified bride wrote that her omnivore family was guilt-tripping for not being invited because the couple did not want to host murderers at their wedding.
murderer, she considers them.
Liberté. Vegan revolution.
According to Delish, the Facebook post was shared with screenshots showing that bridesmaids and even the bride's mother have all been disinvited.
Wow.
Disinvited.
Did them a favor.
Yes, that's what I'm
But
thinking.
here's the thing. Vegans get a bad rap because of people like this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's their wedding if they don't want anybody to show up.
Well, sure.
Can vegans eat cake?
It depends on what's in the cake.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
If it's made without eggs and milk.
There you go.
That's got to be a pretty flat cake.
More of a
They're
pain.
really, really good. This cake is dry.
Well,
Dry as
if you want to keep guests away,
More desert cake? Don't you mean dessert? No.
we call it desert cake. It's made of sand and wind. No, but if you want to keep the crowd down,
Why didn't they just elope?
yeah, well, job well done.
Yeah.
Little irony.
Cantaloupe. Dad's got the ladder. There you go, Ace. Oh,
Well, sorry.
Have you heard of the stay elope?
What's the stay alone?
I have not.
Apparently you stay where, you live and you elope to a local location.
Oh, so you just go to City Hall, essentially?
Oh, sure.
And then
And
you just
say,
and then
hey,
you-
we got married last Thursday?
well, somebody called it a stay elope. I'd never heard that. And then they're having a party like 2 hours later, like a reception.
Oh.
And I had never heard that term, a stay elope.
Well, maybe we're trendsetters because we apparently stay eloped.
Did you?
Yeah.
What about
We had our
Dean?
party like, I don't know, a couple weeks or a month later.
There you go.
what about
Oh, well,
the
this is the
jackalope?
same day, but what?
But it wasn't a vegan. He wasn't restricted to your vegan guests.
Nope.
And people did attend because you had an open bar. And
That's how you get them in. Free pizza and beer.
That's the reason I was there.
The jackalope chick that you
The
mentioned.
jackalope, yeah.
What about the
It's when you go out of town and masturbate.
What about the antelope? Where you marry a family member?
You climbed down.
Wasn't bad.
what was it?
What about the antelope? Where you marry a family member?
I was still savoring the jackalope joke.
You climb out of your bedroom window on a ladder and go out in the front yard. And
Yeah, you go beat off in City Hall.
masturbate.
That's actually pretty good. Sorry,
The
I stepped on it.
jackalope is a famous critter. That
It's Lord of the Flies in here. We're just
But they're not
beating
getting
off
married at
City
City Hall. There's an actual destination place where they're going. But
I see.
It's weird.
Okay, now you guys are all plugged in. You want to give me a little sound check over there?
Did everyone notice that the mention of
Hearing nothing.
self-pleasure, Tom had to sanitize?
I noticed
Oh, he
that.
sure did.
No,
He does it all the
I'm
time.
doing some post-operative work over here, just getting clean.
Post-operative.
What, are you operating later? What are you doing?
No, I'm just getting clean over here. Now, we have time for a new
Can you
song.
imagine having sex with him?
To you, buddy.
What is
Do you have to shower before? Is it like a
Wash yourself off, baby.
I like to shower on occasion. Yes, I
before,
shower.
after,
Over under on
during?
showers every day. Over under 2.
It depends. Just had one
At
this
least
morning.
2?
Had a nice shower this morning. I'm proud to say.
All right.
Feeling good. Got my cream and my foot powder in my socks.
God, it's a mess. What a mess in there. What do you have to do? Cut them off?
You squish when you walk.
That is the recipe for paste. You know that, right? Your socks are glued to your feet.
And for
You
those of you,
think you're helping.
for those of you that are on the VIP cameras, I do happen to have my healthy feet foot cream
Well,
right
why
here.
Yeah, and I strangely just saw you putting it on your
Yeah,
hands.
what
Well,
are you
yeah,
doing?
because I bought the wrong one.
Oh, healthy hands. You didn't.
Well, it's easy to mistake the word
Is it the
feet
hand
for
cream in a
hand.
green jar?
The hand cream looks very similar. I
Yeah,
grabbed
but
the
it's-
wrong one.
Well, I'm sure it's the same stuff. They just put it in a different bottle.
God, I can't take him anymore.
I'm sure there's a subtle distinction between the hand cream and the foot cream.
Nah, probably not.
What are you going to do when you're just alone muttering?
Now,
Good thing you have a handler too.
You're going
I'm
to
glad
get
you boys
corns
did-
on your hands.
now let's, we'll get to this song in just a second. Coming up, the Ace Cosby joke of the day. I'm very excited about that, of course. But obviously, you guys have your guitars out, so something is happening. And what is that, Pat?
Well, it's a little porn store tribute.
Now, we were talking about porn stores the other day because there was an odd story about VHS tapes being back in the news because Urban Outfitters?
Correct. They're offering a bag of 5 tapes for what, $40 or something, and you don't know what you're getting. It's kind of like a grab bag.
So, and these are apparently first-run films. These are not,
They're not-
pornographic
no.
or erotic videos.
No.
But this got us into a discussion with Josh
Yeah.
about the video store you used to go to. What was it called again?
Spankies. Yeah, I would rent porn from them.
Subtle.
Yeah.
And, and it was strictly adult videos. You couldn't go in and get.
No, it was all adult videos. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, did you have a card so you'd get like the 10th one free? Did they punch a card?
No, I don't remember any specials like that. There may have been like a,
Buy 2, rent 1 free.
yeah, like on Tuesdays or something.
Have you ever successfully filled out one of those cards and gotten something free at the end? I can't think
I have
I've
with
ever-
Subway once.
I don't think I've ever
I'm
done
not
that.
going to.
And that was a long time ago.
I can't carry stuff like that around and not lose it. So, no, is the answer. That would be interesting if they had one. Sorry. I mean, for that particular place.
Right. Yeah, I
Punch a
don't remember a
hole.
punch card. I remember.
Did they have specials? Would you walk in?
Yeah.
They did, really? Okay.
Like special nights. They did. I forget what it was. I think it was Tuesdays because I would go
2 for Tuesdays.
to the St. Louis Funny Bone open mic.
Yeah.
And after that, one of the porn stores was real close to that club, and so I would go over there.
Taco Tuesday.
Man, what a life you led.
Oh, it was sad.
Thank you for saving him, Tom.
So is it like the grocery store? You'd walk in and the aisles would be marked?
They had sections, so the shelves would be marked. Yeah, like you would look at. It was kind of like going to a library or a Blockbuster. You know, they would have horror, they would have drama.
New
At
releases.
Blockbuster, yes. So
Was it
here,
like a-
they had a new release wall. That's where I went first.
Now, did you release onto the wall? Or?
Was it like Cheers when you walked in? Your Norm.
Joshy!
They didn't know. They wouldn't call me by my name, but they had to have recognized me from being a regular.
Now, I wonder if one of the rules there is don't when someone comes in, make a suggestion indicating that you're aware of their sexual proclivities.
Oh, probably, yeah. They were friendly. They were nice guys. We would talk about music. We would talk about, sometimes we'd get to chatting. They were just dudes.
It's a job.
There used to be one around here that was open 24 hours.
Yeah, these were always 24 hours. And then there was one of the locations this super hot girl worked at. And I would talk to her she's the one who wanted to hire me to work there when I moved back from Korea. She was like, "Why don't you work here?" And then I went, maybe. And then she said my hours were going to be 8 to 5. And I was like, I don't want to sit in rush hour traffic for this job. And then she goes, "By the way, one of your responsibilities will be to mop the viewing booth." And I went, I can't do it. I have 2 degrees.
They have viewing booths there?
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
Well, let's move forward.
Is that so you can
here.
watch previews?
No, you would go in and say
that you could. This would be like eating your lunch while you're at. More like a restaurant than a to-go place.
So you'd rent a movie and then go in and watch it in a booth?
Yeah, or you would go in and you'd pay like money, and then you could change channels on a TV, and it would have different.
Did you wear gloves?
I never went into a viewing booth. That was not my. I always took it home.
What I heard. Now I understand.
Not what you heard.
You guys
took it home differently.
You guys have been working on a song here.
We
Pat.
have, yeah.
Oh, this is an original.
We're really
tune.
excited about it.
Okay, good.
Hit it, Dean. Back in 97, way before he could stream, he'd go to the 7-Eleven for a Penthouse magazine to see a dirty movie his dad's car he would drive to a nasty rundown building off of I-95. Down at the porn store, the creepy clerk, he smiles. Josh Arnold says, "Hey, mister, where's the backdoor booty aisle?"
Backdoor booty.
Looking around the porn store, Josh couldn't believe his eyes. Videos of butts and boobies, every color and every size.
Yeah!
He used to be embarrassed way back in his youth when he took his pants off in the video booth. Down at the porn store, it ain't so discreet. Josh Arnold left with a stack of porn, saw his mother on the street. These days with Pornhub, Josh doesn't leave the house. He doesn't need a hooker, a girlfriend, or a spouse.
Oh boy,
It's a lot of voids.
Down at the porn store, huh?
You set yourself right up for that.
Hey, well, what am I going to do? Lie about it? It was like you said, it was the late 90s, early 2000s.
I love that
You
you're
couldn't
honest.
stream it then.
No, I was young, dumb, and as they say, that you know the rest. Yeah.
Briefly full, and then empty, then full, and then.
So,
And you guys had mentioned earlier you were talking about being embarrassed and what if people see you, and you brought up that there was a radio station van parked outside.
That's a true story. From this radio station, one of the vans was parked in front of a major
bookstore.
adult bookstore back in the day.
And you were speculating who it might have been. I was actually on one of those trips when that happened.
no kidding.
He made you go
When I
out.
was an intern,
Oh, God.
they had done a local promotion where we were handing out donuts in the morning. Very nice.
Donut Patrol, yeah.
Donut Patrol.
Sure.
So we finish up and we're back here and they're giving donuts to people at the radio station and they had tons of leftover donuts. So this unnamed person who was not the midday guy that you're
Really?
speculating, this is someone I think still in the business. He was someone who would read jail mail.
Oh, yeah, sure. I know you're talking.
Okay.
Really
Yeah.
great guy.
Yeah.
Really great guy.
Good
and
man, yeah.
and I didn't really know him that well. And he just looked, Dino, come on with me. Let's run down. We're going to take these to the mission, feed the homeless people. And he really thoughtful guy. We drive downtown, drop him off at the homeless shelter. They were grateful. I thought, gosh, what a great guy. And he goes, we got one more stop on the way home. Oh, jeez. And it was just like you were talking about. We park out there, walk inside. Norm!
Except his name was Carl.
Yep. Yeah. So he
Is he
did.
happy
Nice.
now?
Huh?
Happy now?
He's my Facebook friend. Now I'm going to hear about this.
He's a great guy. He's a fireman. And,
He is a good
Look,
guy.
good people
Bill's
would
fan.
rent porn.
Yes.
But I'm just saying, to park the station van in front of the place was.
Yeah,
and that
so
was the
it's-
best part because I was
Were
just
you-
imagine people
how old were
driving
you
by.
as an intern? Were
Oh, like
you?
22. I mean,
Oh,
it was-
okay.
yeah.
So, because that would be actionable now. you took a like a 17-year-old intern to a porn store as
what?
part of their duties, it would be.
Well, I think
it would.
I think a 17-year-old.
I think it should be actionable.
Yeah, it's appropriate to be actionable.
I think it is
I
appropriate.
think you have to be 18 to go in there, don't you?
I want to say 20. Oh, no, I guess it was 18. It was 18.
I'd say 25.
I bet it's 18.
no.
Yeah, it was 18.
But again, because this guy's such a great guy, he wasn't there for a personal. He was restocking the men's club here for other people.
All right.
Once again,
Which
he
is
was
also
thinking-
actionable.
Thinking of
Yeah,
others.
yeah.
And if it's still back there, yeah.
Always thinking.
And by the way, even when I was renting a lot of, I was still getting laid. Which
Of course, yeah.
I was
I mean-
just super. I was just a pervert.
I thought you were going to say, I was super hot.
You're super horny.
It's just weird to think.
Harney.
How did I find the time?
You were horny. You like porn.
You're like
Yeah,
Harney.
yeah, I was Harney. What do you? I was a little Missouri by Harney.
And then you told the story the other day that one time you asked your mom to return some adult
They were
videos.
dropping me off at a party. And because they were going to let me get drunk at this party. I was like almost 21, and they were like, "You can drink at this party, but we'll give you a ride." I was like, "That's great, thank you." And I went, "Oh, by the way, since you guys are going to Walmart, you're gonna drive by Spanky's. Can you drop these off?" And they were like, "Yes, fine."
Did they look at him or just keep him in
Yes,
the bag?
because we joked about one of the
look,
names.
you're watching a cartoon. It's Pete's dragon. No, Mom, it's Peter's dragon.
Because I think my mom was like, why was one called unnatural sex?
That's a bad moment in
I
parents'
went, well,
life.
that means anal, Mom.
Couldn't you just told a little white lie? It's
The
about
Bob and Tom show is experiencing technical difficulties.
I'm sorry. It's,
Going to
about
try to
supernatural.
return to normal. Please stand by. What the hell?
So they were dropping you off for underage drinking.
Yeah.
Dropping off
Godwin,
your porn.
he can't breathe.
hey, excuse me. Share time is over. Everybody.
Mom would have a heart attack.
Lord.
No more sharing
Learn to
time.
lie, will you?
Mom, Dad, you want to score some weed on the way?
I
Get
will
the trifecta.
never be able to look at your mom the same way again.
She's a saint.
She doesn't care. She's rich now. She doesn't.
Oh,
No,
that's right.
she's married to a man named Rich.
The guy's name is Rich.
Bob